Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Go ahead.
I'm Steph.
I am Erin.
And we're in our 30s.
That's not what's on the Google Keep. That is not what's on the Google Keep. I can show it to you right now. Let me pin this one to the top. Frosty Flames also gave me the hardest giggle again this morning. And welcome to our 30s.
Oh my God. I don't like that as much.
We are in our 30s though. I'm 31 today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. My giant group message has been popping off all morning. I love those ladies. They're the best.
I love that for you. Do we have any
It's not centered again.
shit to shoot today?
In your 30s, you can have the decision and make a game time decision on whether you would like to have a tattoo or a piercing that day. That is the decision we currently live with.
Touche. Originally, we talked about working out today, but I feel like that plan has...
Isn't there one at noon?
There's one at noon.
We could go in. Oh, I just did my freaking hair. It's fine.
We can go at noon if you want, or we can skip it.
We can go at noon. This is your High Rocks one, right?
No. This is just like a HIIT class.
Oh.
I don't normally do it because it's not very fun.
Oh. I don't want
and
to
I'm
go
selling it really hard, but...
I don't want to go to a non-fun class. These are the only other like athletic-y pants I have with me right now too. So
this class makes me want to throw up every time. So if you don't want to go, I'm okay with it.
I don't want to go. That sounds terrible.
I don't do it. I intentionally don't do it.
You also have that reaction to like multiple workout things that you do though, because you were hunched over the other day.
It was really hard.
After doing. Wait, did we record before I went to High Rocks training?
Yeah, we did.
I did a High Rocks training. It actually wasn't. Well, first and foremost, let me preface with saying I didn't do any of it right because I had no idea what I was doing. I was there on vibes, doing my absolute best. But I finished it.
You did finish it.
I don't know that I actually did all of it, but I did finish it.
Meanwhile, since my partner's a guy, we were doing the sled pull, and he decided that we were going to do it at race weight, which I'm pretty sure is like 250 or 270 pounds.
It was literally stacked like this far from the top of the sled.
And everybody else had like 60 pounds on the sled.
Oh, I didn't even have that, actually. I walked over, the guy who owns the gym, I walked over and went, I'm just going to take this off, and took the top one off and dropped it. And the girls that were like in the group with me were like, get it. And he was like, just staring at me.
I was struggling so hard. And we did that, and then we did the little run after it, and I did fully think I was going to throw up. I thought my partner was going to watch me puke.
Despite the fact that you were doing significantly heavier weight than me and started after me, you only finished like a minute after I was done. But I made it all the way through, and I actually felt really good afterwards. Didn't have to use my inhaler once. Although after, what was it? The first run, and then I did the wall balls, and then I went and did the walk. Then the farmer's carries. I think it was after the burpees.
Yeah, those are the worst.
I went to my purse because I was like, I'm not breathing well. I'm at least going to put this like in my pocket.
And then we went tubing.
Oh my God, that was so fun.
In Golden, and it was super fun. The water was freezing cold because it's mountain runoff.
I mean, it felt like it was just back in Boone to me.
It felt really good because it was 99 degrees.
I was going to say, the only difference is that when you get out of the water in Boone, you're still cold because it does not get to 99, or at least it used to not get to 99 degrees there. Okay, wait, was that all one day? So we did...
Yeah, that was Saturday.
That was Saturday. What did we do on Friday? I don't know. We're having a party of a weekend. It's been a really great time. This has been probably the best birthday in...
What did we do on Friday?
I don't know.
We did things.
I think the second place best birthday...
We went thrifting.
Oh, yeah. To the most overpriced Goodwill that I've ever been to. However,
valid.
It did have a lot of stuff.
Valid.
And it had some good stuff. Like there were actually a couple of really nice pair of running shoes there.
Yeah.
But that freaks me out. It freaks me out a lot. If your sweaty feet were inside a shoe, I don't want that shoe anymore.
No, I wear socks, so that doesn't bother me.
I get that, but...
That doesn't bother me.
Girl, no. Even if they're washed, that freaks me out. But yeah, thrifting. I'm really sad that thing was so big. I'm going to have to take it apart and make it into something else. But that's going to be okay. We'll update. We got a, what was it? What would you call it? It was a set.
It was a 2-piece set.
because the guy at the counter said it was a set, and so I didn't have to pay for the shirt, which was dope, or it would have been like $20 altogether.
Right.
But it's very sparkly, very sequined.
Black sequined.
We'll update on the Insta socials about what I make that into. Maybe I'll just make it into like, I don't know, shorts, a skirt.
You mentioned a dress. I feel like a dress would be cute.
It might end up being really short though. It's not a lot of fabric.
That's true.
I'd have to somehow add fabric to the bottom.
Fringe, like a flapper dress.
I was also kind of thinking, because it has a like pretty see-through black mesh underneath. What if like I made a mesh band? That just flashed.
I was also thinking that.
That would be cute. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing else super exciting.
And then yesterday,
the waiter.
Oh my God. That's right. We went out to a Mexican restaurant for Erin's birthday on Friday.
We could plug the restaurant though, because the restaurant was good. It was just pricey.
The restaurant was really good. We went to Los Dos Patrios in Denver.
Yes.
It was a little pricey. The food was amazing.
It was.
The waiter we had was one of the most awkward people I've ever seen. He literally just like hovered and kept asking. Like, I think he asked us if we were done and then if he could take the dishes, and we said yes. And then he still individually asked us if he could take our individual dishes. And at one point we looked up and he was standing against the column that was like 5 feet from the table.
He had just said, let me know if you need anything. Awkwardly stood there when we were like, oh yeah, thanks, we will do. He stood there for a second, and then he didn't even turn around. He just slowly backed up to stand at that column.
It was so weird. And then he was there for like 5 minutes. Yeah. And then when we were finally done with our food and ready to get the check, he was nowhere to be found for like 20 minutes. It was the weirdest experience.
And Stephanie and I were both just like looking at each other the whole time. Every single time he did something weird, we would just kind of like turn a little bit, make eye contact, and be like, what the fuck is happening?
It was so bizarre.
I wonder if he was new though. I mean, he was older. Like he wasn't like a young person who was just like new to the game of life and didn't know how to do a service job.
He also had an earpiece in that makes me think he was either management or somebody was feeding him his lines.
Somebody was like watching him. There was that girl, which I don't know if you would have seen her very well, but there was a girl that was like helping work the section a little bit, because he had like all the tables right around us.
Yeah.
And she had like the booths that lined the walls. So I don't know, maybe he was just like new and being watched. Either way, he had a fabulous spray painted hairstyle and
it was bad.
Very, very interesting way to wait tables.
Yeah. Yeah. Food was delicious though. Highly recommend. Food was great.
Awesome. Yes. Overall, I would give the restaurant, out of 10 stars, I would give it like an 8.2.
I was going to say 7.5 exclusively for the cost, because Mexican food shouldn't cost $20.
The carne asada there was as good as, I mean, you told me multiple people told you the carne asada was great, and it really, really was great.
Yeah.
My original in my head was like a 7.8, so I'll bring mine down to this. But that's the median.
Yeah,
that's good. We'll give it a 7.8.
Still very good. Just a little pricey and some weird waiter.
Maybe I'll go review it on Google. I am a local guide.
Stop, of course you are. I only leave Google reviews when asked.
I leave Google reviews when there is a memorable experience, whether it is good or bad. I always make sure. I give a lot of decorum in those Google reviews though. Give a lot of grace.
I love it. I love it.
I think I've only ever given something below like a 4, like once or twice. And it's because it was just atrocious service.
Oh. Yeah, I don't leave Google reviews very often.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have never given anything that low.
All right. Anything else? What else? No. Closing on a house this week. I guess that'll be 30s. That is my top. Yeah. No, that isn't my top in my 30s. You know what? This trip is my top in my 30s for the week, because it has, I mean, we've been balls to the walls the whole time. We've done so much stuff. It's been great. But I honestly think closing on the house is going to be the worst, because it's like, it's so good. It feels amazing. You're like, yes, just bought a house. I'm such an adult. I got this freedom, this space. And then you're like, shit, this takes a lot of work.
And the money. You just like sign it away and you're like, well, I'm poor again.
Straight up.
That's fun.
Gotta move, gotta paint,
Set
gotta
everything
fix
up.
up. Oh my gosh. That's fine though. What a privilege.
At least it'll be your house.
What a privileged problem to have.
Excellent. We're talking about the Choosing Chronicles today.
There
Book
we go.
1 and 2.
Less of a glare. Oh, do you not have book 2?
No, that is book 1 and 2. They're both in the same thing.
What? This book is nonsense. First,
There's also a novella in the middle.
Stephanie and I have differing opinions on this book, these books, this series.
Whatever. We're talking about the Choosing Chronicles by Elena Galea.
Okay,
That's
wait.
A really cool name.
It is a really fun name. I do really like her name. Hold that thought, because I want the actual titles of the books.
The first one is A Game of Love and Deceit.
Is it?
I think so.
No. The second one is Heart of Desire.
The first one's A Game of Love and Betrayal.
Yes. There are so many notes. Okay, wait. Find your note. I'll find mine.
I think we have a shared one for the first book and then separate notes for the second book.
First note.
Okay, so this one is for sure mine. First note is immediately I hate the name Brinley, spelled Brynleigh, and I proceeded to refer to her as Bryn for the rest of the series.
So I will say, first and foremost, this series did not suck. I did not hate this series because of like content. I hate these 2 books because the audiobook narrator made Brinley sound like this the entire book.
Ew.
And I was listening.
This is my Silver Flames experience.
I was listening on 1.5 speed, and she still drawed out every word in that awful, it was the worst voice I've ever heard in my life. The first time I heard it, I literally making the voice just now, I had the same thing. You know that like creepy, crawly, like tingly feeling that you get on your
nails on chalkboard.
I hated her voice. It was so bad.
Okay, well, I read the physical book and I loved it. So.
Which really sucks because Riker's voice, sexy. It just was. It was so good. It was spot on. But she did it to every character. It wasn't just Brinley. It was every female character in the Choosing.
Oh.
She gave that voice to.
Oh, hate.
Ooh. Go ahead. Oh, this is you too?
We don't need chapter names. We just need numbers. This is not just this book. This is across the board. I don't want my chapters to have names. I just want them to have numbers. It's chapter 40. It doesn't need a name. It especially doesn't need a name of words that come up in that chapter. I don't like it.
Is that you or me?
That was me. I want to be able to teleport.
Same.
She just shadowed into the darkness and appeared in a new place. And I was like, I want to teleport. That sounds really fun.
Winnowing does sound really fun.
Right. I think that one.
Oh, this one cracked me up.
I said, Jelisette absolutely has ulterior motives and is not trying to help Bryn.
And then I said Jelly Jubilee.
Because Erin thinks that Jelisette just sounds like Jelly Jubilee.
Because they don't say it, because the girl doesn't say it, Jelisette, in the book.
What does she say?
It's like Jelisette. Oh. It's like they're trying to make
it French.
Super French, though. Yeah. So the beginning of it sounds like jelly. And at that point, I was like, what the fuck is this name? Stopped listening. And immediately, Jelly Jubilee.
So shout out to Crescent City. The Mossverse makes its way into every episode, even when we're not talking about it. My next note is this just Love is Blind?
I literally don't even know what Love is Blind is.
You don't?
I know the title of the show, Love is Blind.
It is literally this. It is groups of people, like men and women, and they go into these pods where there is a wall between them and they like date. They have conversations.
Can they see each other?
No.
This is Love is Blind.
Hence blind.
This is Love is Blind.
They have to propose before they meet in person for the first time.
That's
and then some other stuff happens before they get married. But it's literally just Love is Blind, but for vampires and fae.
Oh my gosh. Also, we have to talk about the way that it's like introduced. This is supposed to be a game show to like temper hostile feelings between humans
Yeah.
or like between the Fae and
The
basically
lesser.
all other species of
Yeah.
folks. I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah. Which is an interesting, like, it's almost just like dangling power where it's like a few of you may be influential.
Yeah. And like they
very
don't
weird.
technically have to be engaged by the end of it.
No, they don't.
So like every single time the other species could just get like shat on,
Yeah.
and it would be.
I think that's what happens in a lot of them too.
Oh my gosh, that's dumb. Every 10 years too. Crazy pants.
I don't feel like that's an important note. Oh, I did not need the AI. Those little headsets with the AI voice that was like, your next date is in 5 minutes. I didn't need that. I didn't like the headphones.
I forgot about that part. Wasn't it like kind of like cognizant in the sense of like he asked it questions and it gave him like, yeah, I remember that now.
Didn't like it. This is actually just Love is Blind.
Seen and made have both been capitalized. Is that what you said wasn't important?
Yeah, I didn't feel like that was
What does
important.
that mean?
In the book, the words seen and made were both capitalized every time they came up.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
But it didn't really end up being important later on. So some of these didn't end up being important and I just thought they were, so I'm gonna skip over them. Any good heroine must wear a braid. It's a rule. Every FMC in any kind of adventure novel has a braid of some variety.
Oh yeah. They talk about that in Tower of Dawn though. Nezrin and Borat. Her name's not Borat. What's her name?
Who?
The cousin. Sartak's cousin of the Hearth Mother's granddaughter.
I don't remember her name, but
it starts with a Borat. B. But she like talks about how you gotta have a good braid at one point because you gotta fly through the air and your hair can't get messed up and stuff.
Braids. Feels like a bun is more useful. I'm gonna be really honest.
My buns always fall out. My braids never fall out.
Oh, see, I have the opposite experience because I have too many layers and too much hair. Being a vampire sounds wildly inconvenient. The powers sound really cool, but not being able to touch the sun or eat food sounds terrible.
I loved the especially with Riker, the thoughtfulness about how he like shaded all the windows. And that just being like obvious and available.
I did love that. He smelled like thunderstorms and bergamot.
Told you.
I think these authors just go to Target and look through candle scents.
And I said, I bet he also smells spicy.
That's a callback to Silver Elite.
I think that was Silver Elite.
I think it was Broken Dove specifically, but
smell like jalapenos or
it smelled spicy. Like what?
I think the next one is me.
Yes.
Homegirl is way too messed up in the head. She's been way too into the guy who murdered her family this entire time. Golfing?
I feel like that's gotta say holding is what you were going for.
Oh, yes. Holding his letter to her chest while she slept. He killed your loved ones. Okay, here's where this came from, though. The moment that they get into their little AI date with him, like they both go through a few other dates. They meet other people. The moment she gets on the phone with him, she's like, oh my God, his voice is so sexy. And I'm like, you are literally here to kill this guy.
That's so true.
Your end game is his death.
So true.
Why is this? And that was the whole time. And then she just like fights internally with herself. And I'm like, what is happening? I thought it had to have been fated mates.
Yeah. I thought the same thing in the beginning.
And then
I was very thankful we did not get a fated mates.
It is the only thing that makes sense. Why else?
But I am glad we didn't get that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm tired of that trope.
Is this one also me?
Yes. Chapter
16, Bryn teases Riker about not signing the letter. The audiobook narrator, oh my God, the audiobook narrator says fuck, like Ilya Rozanov does when Shane Hollander is on the bed after Ilya won Player of the Year in that big fancy hotel room. Like envision how he says the word fuck. I'm on 1.5 speed for this, and it still sounded like that. Oh my God. It was literally this narrator just ruined this whole book.
Yikes.
And what it was is when the chapter was from Brinley's perspective, the woman was doing Brinley and Riker's voices. When it was from Riker's perspective, the man was doing Riker and Brinley's voices.
Oh.
It was so weird.
That's a weird way to do it.
It was so weird.
Riker is a sap.
I think that was still me.
I thought that was me.
I agree with it.
That feels like a me.
I fully agree with it.
I don't remember what
sap in all caps.
Specifically, sap in all caps. I don't remember what specifically that was about, but I stand by it.
Oh, I think this was, or I read it at the same time I was going to put the same
I was going to
note.
say, I think the next couple of are yours.
Mega suspicion over Jealousette filling in the blanks about what happened with the flood. Because she literally, like, drowns.
Yeah.
Like, she's, like, dead, isn't she?
Yeah. Because that's how you get made.
Jealousette gave me red flags from the beginning.
From the very beginning.
Literally the next note. Also, these rules are red fucking flags. Rule number 7, your maker always knows best. I immediately thought of Mother Gothel and Rapunzel.
Yes.
And Tangled. And the song. The boy and I watched that recently. He loves that movie because of, what's the horse's name? Maximus. Oh my gosh. We used to watch it all the time. The rose she wears like The Bachelor. I don't know why that matters. Oh, is that when they were meeting?
Oh, yeah.
One of the first times. The storm giant wave reminds me. Oh, I meant to look up the name of this movie. Have you seen that movie? It's about the tsunami in Indonesia.
No.
It's horrifying. I watched that movie. Oh, wait. I think yeah. The giant storm wave reminds me of the horrifying movie about the tsunami in Indonesia in the early 2000s. When I was super depressed, I used to watch that movie to make myself feel so.
Boys and girls. Therapy.
I was in therapy when I did that. Oh my gosh. Because it's such a scary movie. I mean, that wave comes and the kid's in the pool and just like looks up and ducks under the water in the pool. And like, that's the reason that he like lives or whatever. And like one of the, it's a crazy.
Thank you.
Crazy movie. I think you wrote this one.
Is the next one me?
I think so.
The intensity of her maker and keeper. I'm assuming I was talking about Jealousette and
why do I feel like his name is Xavier?
It's not. That's Silver Elite. Hold on. Zonri.
Okay, I was kind of close.
Okay, barely. Wild. Red flags waving all around.
Literally all over the place. Was he a vampire? He wasn't a vampire.
No. I don't remember what he was, but he wasn't a vampire.
Interesting.
My next note was, there's no way the storm was Riker's fault, but Jealousette had it out for him for some reason and has planted the idea in Brinley's head.
That really, honestly, if I had read this book, I probably would have enjoyed it more because that development, when that hit, I was like, ooh, interesting. What did I put underneath that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it was the sister River, 6 years, terrible control, more power than Riker has. Lots of questions marks in there.
Yep. I think that was me. I smell a fated mate trope.
I think I agreed with it wholeheartedly, though.
I was wrong. I was wrong on that one.
I think that was me.
No, that was me.
Was it?
Stop. I wrote in quotes, I'll get rid of them. I'll do anything for you. End quotes. Yum.
Period.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. The next one was you, too.
Oh, shit. Her village was flooded because his sister wasn't mature and couldn't control her power, which you called a couple notes ago, but.
Look at me go.
That was me figuring it out.
I think this is you, too, because I did not write hordes of fae grinding against each other.
No, that had to be you because it says the voice was hilarious to hear.
Hordes. Oh, it was me. Oh, my God. I forgot about that part. They're in like a club.
Yeah.
They go to like a club.
Yeah.
And it's literally like that's setting the scene walking in. And it's from Riker's perspective.
To the sensuous beat of the music.
To the sensuous beat of the music. And the wording was just, it was so terrible all around to hear it in his like growly voice.
I have no idea what my next note is about. It just says inconceivable in all caps.
I'm pretty sure that was also me, and it's because they said it like the guy from The Princess Bride.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I cackled in my kitchen while I was listening to it.
I think the rest of these are me.
I think so.
My next note was, I can't decide if I like Sweetheart as a nickname, but I am very invested in their relationship.
I love this next one.
He gave her the sun with the windows. She's just a pawn and jealous that's game.
Because she thought that was like the most romantic thing ever.
Yeah.
She was like, I haven't seen the sun in 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. He's so thoughtful.
Oh, my next note is my penultimate note. They're married and happy, and the trauma of every other book I've ever read has me waiting for the other shoe to drop. Obviously, the other shoe dropped. It was too good to last, and I'm very upset at Zanri for betraying her.
Oh my God, is that how you spell his name?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Audiobook problems.
Straight up. Straight up. My curls are actually looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, there you go.
I scrunched with the oil.
That's the end of book 1. We have 2. I think you have your own note for this one. And I have my own note for this one.
Yes. Did you? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. I took too many notes.
Mine is so short. I'm going to run through mine first and then we'll hit yours. Okay. So this is The Heart of Desire and Deceit. So at the beginning of the first book, are they already married? Did the marriage
Do you mean at the end of the second book or the beginning of the second book?
No, at the end of the first book.
Oh, yes. They're already married.
They're already married. They've started their lives.
It ends. They are married. She's supposed to kill him on their wedding night.
Yes.
She doesn't. Zanri shows up and tries. And she thinks
the cat
Riker's dead.
Oh, because he's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
I remember that. And she's been like kidnapped at this point.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Note number 1. These people are batshit crazy for being so nuts to not allow or to not follow through with killing each other and being angry. Oh, that's because he's pissed at her. So she's not kidnapped. She's in prison.
She's in jail. Yeah.
She's in like the deepest pits of prison. Literally, I think it's called the pit. These people are batshit crazy for being so nuts to not follow through with killing each other and being angry. Like, don't get me wrong, the book would have been over faster, but they're crazy. Because the perspectives, it sounds so intense in the audiobooks with their voices. Like the anger is palpable from Riker being like, I should have just let her die and like gotten it over with and gotten on with my life and all this stuff. And then she's over there being like, I'm such a fucking idiot because why did I fall in love with the guy I was supposed to kill? He killed my family. Well, you know, like, even though she's like, I think in the process of figuring out that like, if she doesn't already know, she's like deeply in the process of being like, he never could have done that. And then not tried to fix it and stuff. And he like was.
Yeah.
Also absolutely fated mates. Honestly, fuck Tertia Waterborn.
Oh, the worst.
She sucks. She absolutely sucks. She reminds me of someone though from another book, and I couldn't like process who. Riker is a big sad drama boy. His chapters at the beginning of this book were
they were very dramatic.
They were very like doesn't know how to handle his emotions.
Very dramatic.
Oh, I had a hard theory running for this one. The nurse that was taking care of the dad. I said the nurse is someone from the Black Knight organization, isn't it? She flicked the tip of that needle too sexually at Riker. Riker feels like a victim and maybe is just projecting that on who he interacts with. He's stable for now after she flicks the tip of the needle, gives him the medicine, and then leaves. That's what the nurse said, and I straight up thought she was going to kill him. Or like at some point that was going to circle back and he was going to die.
From the nurse.
That they're like slowly poisoning him or something. Which obviously wasn't true because he started getting better.
Yeah.
Of course he would burn the world. What kind of smut would it be if he wouldn't? Can we stop almost kissing before a loud noise startles them both? It's a little overplayed.
That did happen
3 separate times in the beginning, like the end of the other book and the beginning of this one. I feel like she's about to be kidnapped and he thinks she's ran
away, I'm assuming.
I guess. I have no idea. Jealousette is fucking dramatic whiner girl. It's taken you years to get revenge. Calm down and find some whimsy.
That is an unhinged note.
Wait, what's the epilogue?
I don't know. I saw you.
Do you not have an epilogue?
No, I mean I do. I just don't know what you're talking about.
Here, I'll find it while you read yours.
Okay, going back to the beginning of the book.
God, this book is thick.
Well, it's 2.5 books. Oh, my first note was, oh no, he was awake and heard her say she just hadn't gotten the chance to kill him yet. Not gonna go well.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So when they first started talking about the bound partners, I was like, bound partners are tied together by each other's life force. So I was thinking if one died, the other died. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
thought so too.
Jealousette is so scary if she survived that. And then immediately after I was like, oh, she just has half a soul and he was killed by a representative. I'm wrong on all fronts, and Jealousette is clearly out for revenge. Once Riker and Brinley are like at the safe house because he got her out of the pit, I said, what if we just communicated? What if we just talked about how Brinley wanted to kill him and then fell in love with him?
What if we just used our communication?
So Henry was trying to fulfill that. Like, I feel like we could have gotten through this a long time ago. Bad first time to tell him you loved him, babe. Real bad timing.
You don't have an epilogue.
This would be at the end of the second book. You're too early.
Sorry.
Riker is just like, Kale, what do you guys think assassins and vigilantes do? He was also so offended that she killed people.
The title of that chapter was Use Me?
Yep.
Ew.
Oh. Can we not do better in the smut scenes than took him to the hilt? Because I really never want to hear that phrase again. It's so gross. I don't like it. I don't want it.
That just doesn't need to be the way it's phrased.
No. Oh, in all caps, we got a who hurt you growl.
Stop. Oh my God.
Quote, Bryn had already stolen one thing from Jealousette. How hard could it be to steal another? End quote. In all caps. I'm guessing very.
I missed it. Read it one more time.
Bryn had already stolen one thing from Jealousette. How hard could it be to steal another? I said, I'm guessing very. Hard to steal another thing from her.
Because she stole the book. What was she stealing? There. The details are fuzzy for these books for me. I should have actually read them.
I don't remember what she was stealing the second time. This reunion feels like Jealousette knew Bryn was trying to double cross her, and it's a setup. I was right. My note, there are not enough pages left in this book, and I'm getting stressed. Hold on. I bet I'm almost at the epilogue, I think. In the big fight scene at the end, being honest, her just grabbing the stake and stabbing Jealousette with it while her hands are bound is a little too convenient. Jealousette's like this massive power. She's been terrorizing people for so long.
For
and Ridley's just like, stab.
Die.
Problem solved. Oh my God. The bite. The bite during sex.
Mm-hmm.
Way too much.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. We have to read from Blood and Ash.
My literal note is, yuck, the bite is too much. I'm so glad this didn't happen throughout the book because I probably would have put it down. It was too much for me. My next note just says, will you come to my cabin with me this summer? 5 stars. Loved it. It's my last note. What is the epilogue?
So the epilogue goes into 3 and 4. It's about River.
Where Erin hasn't read 3 or 4, so we're not talking about those today.
I'm most of the way through 3.
Oh, okay. Well, hasn't finished them.
Yeah.
I loved 3 and 4. I liked 1 and 2 a lot. Still gave it 5 stars. I loved 3 and 4.
I am super into 3 already. I really enjoyed it, but I was listening to it on audiobook because I had all of those Audible credits. And so I should have listened on the way here. I'm an idiot. But I know also
love Mikhail and River.
4. Isn't that what I think we're recording those next.
So I wasn't sure if you were going to have them finished or not.
Yeah, because I can finish them on the way home.
Okay.
However, she had a really bad day, and so obviously she's running through her own puddles and the torrential downpour, and she is like having like a panic attack, and it says, clenching her fist, she pounded on the door like a crazed face she was. Seconds that felt like hours passed before the door opened. Concerned, ambered eyes framed by rugged black hair met hers. And I remember reading that going, I know exactly who that is. And I was so pumped because her interactions with Riker's friend,
Mikhail,
the whole time, I was like, there's already something going on there because Riker was so blind to it.
So there's going to be a 5th and 6th book. The 5th book comes out, I think, later this year. So I'm going to wait until they're both out to read it. But it is about Atlas.
Atlas. Why does
the other friend? The professor.
Oh, the guy who watches the dog. I also loved the dog in this one.
Marlowe.
Oh my gosh.
I love Marlowe.
I love how many details you have for this. I remember none of it.
I loved this book.
I remember none of it.
Despite the name Brinley getting on my nerves, I loved this book. I had a great time. I tore through this entire book and books 3 and 4 in like a week and a half. I could check my Goodreads and see when I finished them, but like so quickly. I really enjoyed it. Even starting on a Love is Blind premise where I was like, I don't know about this. Ended up absolutely loving it.
I will have to actually read them because the audiobook narrator, unless there's a different audiobook, I might be able to try a different audiobook. The narrator truly and wholeheartedly ruined those books.
I've had several audiobooks that I have started, made it 5 minutes in and been like, no, I'm not going to listen to this narrator for the next 20 hours.
Well, we were doing it for the pod. And so I was like, I have to be committed.
Even I'm listening to Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson right now because it's my husband's favorite book series. And the narrator's a guy. He's not bad. But the main character is like a 16-year-old girl. And I told Patrick that the audiobook narrator was a guy. And he was like, that's weird. Most of the book is from Vin's perspective. Why wouldn't they have a female audiobook reader? And I was like, I don't know. I'd be enjoying it more if there was.
That's just like, I don't know. It's so interesting because then there are audiobook narrators that are unreal. They're so good. Or like there's like the cast within like, isn't the company called Graphic Audio?
I think so.
Like some of their casting for different books has been phenomenal. Like I listened to the first Zodiac Academy and I wasn't super into the whole premise of those books, which like, I think if I gave it a better shot, I think it's just a slow build kind of thing because there are like
12 books
because there are so many. So I think it really is just a slow build, but I've listened to 1 and 2 and I'm still not hooked. But the voices, the like voice actors, the way they portray their emotions are fan-fucking-tastic through those 2 books. And I'm still not hooked.
I love a good narrator.
Yeah.
More coffee.
How long was that one? That's what she said. You should be very concerned if that's what she said. Follow us on socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, In Our 30s Pod.
Spotify, obviously. Hopefully that's where you're listening.
INORU. I don't know how to spell.
Not it.
30s is a 3 and a 0 and an S. Godspeed.
God's blessed.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.